A Voteless People is a Hopeless People was a program started by the members of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated that encouraged and fought for the rights of African Americans to vote. Right now, that program is still relevant to today's society because we live in a day where people still don't get out and vote and utilize that right. People, 2012 is here. We challenge you to vote.
Hi, my name is and I'm a junior psychology pre-med major from Dallas, Texas, and I currently am Miss Xavier elect 2012-2013.
Hi, my name is Jade Young. I'm a P2 from Louisiana, and I'm Miss Xavier 2010-2011.
All right, I'm Bernard Hill, P1 student here at Xavier. Hello, my name is Stefan.
My name is Jasmine Smith. I am a junior biology pre-med major with an English minor.
I am Miss Christy Galore, and I'm the Assistant Director for Volunteer Services in the Center for Student Leadership and Service.
My name is Sierra Chantel Walker.
My name is Takara Turner. My name is Shelby Hay.
My name is Jasmine Soulsby. I'm Sierra Week.
My name is Morgan.
Hopeless People is still relevant in 2012.
I believe a Voteless People is a hopeless people still relevant in 2012.
Voteless People is a hopeless people. It's still relevant in today's society because
You're not at the table, then you're on the menu. Too many pieces of legislation and too many rulings and things that deal in our government affect not only African Americans as a race, but the United States population in general.
The votes and our role as active citizens are what give us hope to be able to participate and have an influence on the things that are happening with government on a local, national, and even international scale.
People not voicing their opinions become very lazy. They tend to go to the instead of being individuals. And when you don't express yourself, you tend to let others control you. And as we know, our people are being oppressed and always have been since we've been here.
A lot of people in general, especially African Americans, are uninformed, and a lot of things that we have to do to get what we want done. You know, we have to vote. We have to be active in politics and things of that nature.
And I feel that it's important to go vote. As a black community, we are constantly relying on President Barack Obama to fix everything. But as there's been numerous bills and stuff that we have to vote on, and people aren't going out to vote, and they want to see change from one person. But we can't see change unless we bring it upon ourselves.
Not being involved politically in the process that our many forefathers fought for, it jeopardizes the true essence of the American value of freedom and our rights as individuals. And too many people sacrifice for that to happen. So basically, you're saying that the deaths of Martin Luther King were in vain, the deaths of Medgar Evers were in vain. All these people who fought very hard so that we can participate and have an equal access and all of the opportunities this great country affords.
In this environment, and actually where their vote does count.
voting is a form of speech, and if you're voteless, then you're speechless. So it's voteless. We need representation. If we do not register to vote, then we won't have anyone there that will be able to speak to us for the larger government, so that we won't be able to have representation, so our voice won't be heard. If there's something we want for our community, we won't be able to get it done because no one is speaking for us.
When the program was established in the early 1900s, African Americans didn't even have the right to vote. And today in 2012, we have the right to vote, and we need to utilize that right. And it's not just about electing a black president, it's about electing the right president for the American people. It's about electing representatives that will represent not only our interests as African Americans, but our interests as American people. So voteless people and hopeless people are still very relevant in 2012.
A voteless people is a hopeless people because the majority of non-voters are African Americans.
As a result, the African American voice is not heard.
Every election is important, from the small elections to the large general elections. So many local issues in terms of who's a judge want to be, state laws,
like laws that affect crime and like the situation that's going on now in Florida with the Trayvon Martin case, laws like that, having a major effect on issues and fighting laws and fighting crime and things like that. So that's why voting, being active politically is still important today.
African Americans don't realize how big a vote that all of our votes are collectively, and that we need to get out here and vote for President Obama. 2012.
That's something that we fought so hard for in the early 1900s. As being African American people, we didn't have a right to vote for such a long period of time, and then having actually right to vote, actually being able to voice our opinions, I feel like we can make a change. And I feel like it's not necessarily to get a black president or somebody in office that is of color. It's about people that can benefit us and that can pretty much impact and influence, implement our ideals as African American people to make a better tomorrow, to make a better future for our children, to make a better future for everybody.
Our votes here in America, knowing that we have the power and influence that we have, can change things on a global scale. Therefore, voting is definitely very important. And oftentimes, people in the black community, especially, would have the idea that their vote doesn't count. That's furthest from the truth, because many of the programs that the government puts on affects the black community more than any other. So therefore, voting is definitely important.
We complain about so many things about society, and without a vote, you cannot possibly change that. So I believe that vote creates change, and change what we do. People voted for Barack Obama because if they didn't vote for him, then what would we have? When I have a first black president, we would have anything.
Voteless people is a hopeless people.